Well, hello everybody. It's so great to see you again. This week we've been talking a lot about virtual communications, and how to be effective and all that. But today what I really wanted to address was, how does the energy affect our impact and presence in our voice? You think about making vocal impact, making vocal presence all the time, but how do you actually do it? And what happens when we're in different energies throughout the day? Because when we wake up is going to feel very different from if you get a stressful email, or that you feel a little bit bored, or you feel a little bit stressed, right? So thinking about all of the different feelings you get in your body and all the emotions that run through you, it really does directly affect your voice, because when we listen to people speak, we pick up all these different things from when they're speaking. And these things are so subconscious when we're, trying to listen to them, but something's not really right, or that you're really into and you're absorbed into everything that they are saying. Why is that? Now, if my energy right now is really present with you, it's because I am present. I'm very connected in sharing this message with you. But let's just say that I am a little bit preoccupied waiting for somebody to knock on my door, and I am on a call right now. The energy of me thinking and anticipating, and even it's a little bit of stress a little bit. It doesn't have to be bad stress, but stress that, how do I jump away from this call? This type of energy, it's almost like nervous and anxious energy inside my body. When that starts to happen in the body, physically, it starts to change all of the muscle tensions. And again, as you know, from time and time again, we talking about this, whatever is happening in the body, the breath, the emotions directly impacts how our voice then comes out. How do we make that impact and presence when we have that nervous energy that's really bubbling underneath the surface? What we need to do is be able to set that aside and be able to connect and be present with ourselves as we are connecting to other people when we are speaking to them. And yes, this is both for virtual, but also in face-to-face. Then when that moment comes up that somebody does knock on your door, then let it interrupt you, that you do need to say something, right? Because at that point, you can't ignore the situation that's happening. And sometimes if you've actually tried this, to actually ignore the situation, again, that anxiety and that stress builds up inside our system, because it's like, oh, how am I supposed to do this whilst I'm still speaking? So as you hear that in the voice, it definitely does change. Energies inside your body definitely changes everything physiological in your body, and therefore the voice will come out differently. Can you find a moment where you've experienced this before? Honestly, it really does show up in our day-to-day lives, so it's really not that uncommon. But understanding how to overcome it, how to get through this challenge, how to breathe through it, and how to relax to stay present to make this impact, that is what's really going to help you build your vocal confidence there. So do remember that energy changes the way that you speak, how your voice comes out, and you can actually do something about it. I actually have an online course for vocal development right now that's up on SLVC Online Academy. The link will be in the comments, so you can check it out there if that's what you want to be working on. Our breath, our body, how we use the voice, and layering all that together is such an important skill set to have. It doesn't matter if you're working in corporate, it doesn't matter if you're a non-performer or a non-actor. All of these things come to play when we use our mouth and our voice to speak to somebody, when we communicate with somebody. So do take that into consideration, and if you have any questions, please be sure to comment below, or that you can just join our SLVC Facebook group that you can ask all your questions to. Here's the link for the Facebook group, and all you have to do is request to join, and one of us will let you in so that we can continue that conversation, give you some support and a supportive community to help you build on the challenges that you have, to keep trying things so that you're motivated and more curious all the time. So I hope this was helpful today, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is something that's really interesting to you and you want to hear more of, and that notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. All right, so that's all for today, and can't wait to see you very soon. Bye.